Conditional statements. Conditional statements let you take an action or ignore an action if a variable holds a certain value. So we've written things like this before. Const name is equal to Caleb Tallene. And in fact, what I can do instead is const Twitter at Caleb Tallene. If you ever want to follow me, you can follow me there. That is a good place to follow me, or on Instagram at Coding for Everybody if you wanted to. Conditional statements. Yeah, let's talk about these. So we have a constant. That means we cannot reassign this variable. This variable is called Twitter, and it has a value of Caleb Tallene. This is a string. So we can now say if, opening and closing parentheses, Twitter is equal to, and this is not an assignment. One equal sign is an assignment operator. That means this piece of text belongs to this variable. Two of them means it's checking to see if what's on the left compares to what's on the right and are the same thing. At Caleb Tallene. And we could then have an opening and closing curly brace. And that just means if this condition is true, if it is in fact accurate, if it is correct, execute the code in here. Execute this code in here. And we could say console.log Twitter handle is at Caleb Tallene. So we're not really reusing a variable at this point. We could be reusing this over here, but we're not going to, not yet anyways. And we just want to make sure that when we load this page up, that it console logs the way we expect. So let's go ahead and clear this. And this is just from last lesson. Let's go ahead and refresh. And it says Twitter handle is at Caleb Tallene. Now, how I got that is on my index.html page, I've got script src is equal to script.js, and I'm writing all my JavaScript in a .js file. Now let's go ahead and type an else statement. What this means is if Twitter is equal to Caleb Tallene, cool, it's going to execute some stuff, but what if it's not? What if Twitter is equal to someone else? Let's say Elon Musk. I'm hoping that that's his Twitter handle and not some spam account. But we're now saying if Twitter is equal to Caleb Tallene. Now this is a lot like saying if at Elon Musk is equal to Caleb Tallene, then do a thing. Well, that's not right. Elon Musk and Caleb Tallene, these strings are different. It doesn't really matter what the value is. These strings are different. And so this is going to be false. Is Elon Musk the same as Caleb Tallene? No, it is not. So that is false. That is a lot like saying this is false. So it's not going to execute. It's always looking for a true. If it gets a false, nothing's going to happen here. So let's go ahead and change that back. We say if the variable, which is Elon Musk, so it goes from here to here to here, is equal to Caleb Tallene, execute this code. Now let's go ahead and refresh this page, and we're going to see that nothing happens. There's nothing in there. It doesn't matter how many times I refresh. Nothing happens. Else, execute this code if it's not at Caleb Tallene. And so what I'm saying here is if there is something else going on. So if the Twitter value here is anything else, it's not Caleb Tallene, it's anything else in the world, execute this. So we could say console.log Twitter is the Twitter handle. Let's go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and refresh. Elon Musk is the Twitter handle. And if I change this back to Caleb Tallene, Twitter handle is Caleb Tallene. Change it back to Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the Twitter handle. And so now we have some sort of way of telling a program what to do based on a value. Now, this is not a useful example. Let's go ahead and create a useful example. I'm going to make some room to work here. I'm going to say const my age is equal to, I'm going to pretend I'm 18. I can say if my age is equal to or greater than 18, console.log, I'm allowed to vote. And you should always vote, always exercise your right to vote. I can also say if age is greater than or equal to 21, And let's say I live in the United States. I don't, but let's say I live in the United States. I could say console.log. I can drink alcohols. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Elon Musk is the Twitter handle. We can ignore that one. That's just from the previous example. I am allowed to vote shows up. This is being executed because age is 18 or older, greater than or equal to. This one doesn't show up because I'm not allowed to drink. I'm not old enough. So I could say else console.log, not old enough to drink alcohols. And when I refresh, it says not old enough to drink alcohols. And so what this is effectively saying is if age 18 is greater than or equal to 21, it's not. That is wrong, and wrong things are false. This will never get executed because your conditionals are always looking for true. And we see that up here. We're seeing age 18 is not greater than, but it is equal to 18. And so this is accurate. This is true. This will get executed. Now we have a few different operators we can use. And what I would like you to do is give these a shot. I want you to go off and write some of these on your own as well. So just write a simple if statement, something like if 18 is greater than or equal to 18, or actually age. So this is the full example, if age is equal to or greater than 18. But these are some of the comparison operators we have. Is equal to, is greater than or equal to, is less than or equal to, does not equal. So this is saying if the age does not equal something very specific, if the age does not equal something specific, or if the Twitter handle does not equal Caleb Tallien, this is going to execute. So give that a shot as well. Last but not least, I actually forgot a thing. So actually what I would like you to do is pause that video and give these a shot. And then when you are done, come back. I'm going to show you one more thing. All right, one more thing. Here is what we missed is an else if. So if the age is equal to 18 or higher, 18 or greater, then run something. Cool, cool, cool. We have if a comparison is equal to, one string is equal to another string. Cool, 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 cool. Let's go ahead and say if something is equal to something else, or something is equal to something else, or every other scenario. And we can do that quite easily with const name is equal to Caleb. We could say if name is equal to Nathan, console.log, welcome, Nathan. And then instead of saying else, if name is equal to Caleb, do something in here, we can say, let's go ahead and just bring this onto its own line, else if. Let's go ahead and get rid of that line and say console.log, hello Caleb, and just outdent those. Let's go ahead and rerun this. Unexpected token, what did I do there? Oh, typo. It's else if, 2 words. There we go. It says hello Caleb. Let's just make sure that's right. Hello Caleb 123 123 123. Hello Caleb 123 123 123. And then we could say else console.log hello to a guest. Or a guest, hello guest. That actually makes a lot more sense in English. So now what we're saying here is if the name is equal to Nathan, write this out. Otherwise, if the name is equal to Caleb, write this out. And if the name is not Nathan or Caleb, and it's going to try Nathan first because it comes first, it's in order, so it's going to try Nathan first, then Caleb. If it doesn't match Nathan or Caleb, it's going to then say hell guest. Hello guest, that's better. Hello Caleb, let's change that name to John. It says hello guest. There we go. So those are conditionals in JavaScript. We have an if statement with a conditional equal equals. That is a comparison. We're comparing one string to another string here. We are comparing a number to another number here. This is why data structures are important. Data types are important. We have if condition, else if condition, and else condition. What I would like you to do now is go ahead and create an if statement, an else if statement, and an else statement. And then try to get each one of those to trigger on your own by changing the value of this one variable. Go ahead and give that a shot because this is a fundamental part of JavaScript. Without it, we cannot tell a program exactly what to do. So we need to know this fairly well before we continue. Go ahead, give that a shot. Don't forget to ask questions in the Learning to Code Facebook group. I'm happy to help at any given time. Once you've done that, let's head on over to that next lesson where we learn about the document object model.